Hello students, in this video I am going to explain about sequential and conditional statements in Python. So let us start with sequential statement. So what is a sequential statement? In case of sequential construct, the statements in a program execute in a sequential manner. It means one statement is followed by another. It will be more clear when we will go through the following program. So let us do a program area of rectangle. For this, we need two things. One is length and another is breadth, because we know the area of rectangle formula is length into breadth. For that, I am declaring first variable as L. I want that the user will input the value. So I will use input, enter, length of the rectangle. Another variable I am taking for breadth. Input, enter, breadth of the rectangle. Now we know the formula of area of rectangle is length into breadth. So I am typing area equal to L into B. Now I want to see the output. So for that, what I will use? I will use print statement. Print area of the rectangle is area. Now I am going to save the file. I am saving here in conditional statements folder. This is for sequential statements. So I am typing sequential stdemo.py because py is the extension for Python file. Now save it. Let us see the output. Run module, or you can press F5. You can see it is asking enter length of the rectangle. So I am entering 12. Now it is asking enter the breadth of the rectangle. 10. Area of the rectangle is 120. Here you can see the second statement is followed by the first statement in a sequence. So this is known as sequential statement. Let us start with conditional statement. There are three types of conditional statements available in Python. Now I am going to take a new file. First one, if. Second one, if else. Third one, if elif else. So first one, if conditional statement. In case of if conditional statement, what happens? If the condition is true, then only statement will execute. If the condition is false, statement will not execute. So in case of if statement, if the condition is satisfied or true, then only the statement will be executed. So it will be more clear when we will go through the following example. Let us see. Suppose I want to check whether a number is divisible by 5 or not. In that case, what I will do? I will take a number int, input, enter the number. So if a number is divisible by 5 or not, how I will know? If that number will be divisible by 5, means if I will get the remainder as a 0, then only that number will be divisible by 5. So for that, what I will write? If number percentile 5 equal to 0. If the number will be divided by 5 and we are getting the remainder as 0, then that number is divisible by 5. So I am typing here print the number is divisible by 5. Let us save the program. So this is the if statement. If whatever number I will enter, if that number will be divisible by 5, then only this output will come. Number is divisible by 5. So let us save the first. If demo dot py. Run module. Save. Run module. It is asking enter the number. Here I am entering the number as 15. Number is divisible by 5. Why? I entered 15. This 15 will be stored inside num. Now it is checking whether 15 percentile 5 equal to 0. Yes, 15 percentile 5 equal to 0. Remainder will be 0. Okay. So if the remainder is 0, then number is divisible by 5. Okay. So in case of if condition, if the condition will be satisfied, then only the statement followed by that will execute. Here the condition is true. So the statement followed by this is executing. Now let us see if else. In case of if else, what happens? If the condition will be satisfied, then the if block will execute. Otherwise the else block will execute. For this I am going to do another program to check whether a number is even or odd. If else. Suppose you are entering a number, it will check whether that number is even or odd. For that I am taking a variable num int input enter a number. So here user is going to enter a number and it will be checked whether that number is an even number or an odd number. So what I will write here, if num, we know what is the formula for even. If that number will be divisible by 2, then it is an even number. If it is not divisible by 2, it is an odd number. So here if num percentile 2 equal to 0. If number percentile 2 equal to 0, we are going to get the number as even. If num percentile 2 equal to 0, we are going to get the number as even. Okay. So here I am typing a message. If num percentile 2 equal to 0, here I am typing a message print number is even. Else print number is odd. File, save. Here I am giving the name as if else demo dot py. Now it is asking enter a number. For example, I gave 13. Number is odd. Okay. Now let us see by giving an even number. Suppose I am giving 10. Number is even. So how it works? See here. For example, I entered 10 here. So that 10 will be stored inside num. Now if 10 percentile 2 equal to 0. Yes, when we will divide 10 by 2, we will get the remainder as 0. So the number is even. When I was entering 13, it was checking whether 13 percentile to equal to 0. No. So else block was executing. Okay. Now we will go to the last one, that is if, elif, else. In case of if, elif, else, what happens? The condition will be checked for more than one time. In case of if, elif, else, the condition will be checked for more than one time. Okay. If, elif, else. If, elif, else. In that case, what happens? Here the condition will be checked for more than one time. It means suppose you want to find out the greatest number between 3. What will be the logic for that? You have to compare each number with rest 2 number. If that will be greater, then only you can decide that number is greater. It will be more clear when we will go through the following program. So let us do a programming for this. I am taking 3 variable here. A equal to int input, enter first number. Next I am taking another b int input, enter second number. C int input, enter third number. Now I will check which number is greater. For that what I will write? If a greater than b, if a greater than b and a greater than c, print a is greater. Now I am using elif. Elif b greater than a and b greater than c, print b is greater. Else print c is greater. So here we have to give columns in if, elif and else. Okay. Now let us save the program. File, save. If, elif, else demo dot py. Save the file. Okay. Save the file. Now we are going to run the program. Okay. Here I have not given a double quotation. Now run module. Enter the first number. Suppose I am entering 12. Second number I am entering 13. Third number I am entering 14. So you are getting the output as C is greater. So let us see how it happens. When I enter first number, 12 will be stored inside A. When I will enter 13, 13 will be stored inside B. When I will enter 14, 14 will be stored inside C. Now it is checking if A greater than B means 12 greater than 13. No. A greater than C. 12 greater than 14. No. So this statement will not execute. Now it will go to elif block. In case of elif block, it is checking B greater than A, whether 13 greater than 12. Yes, true. And B greater than C, 13 greater than 14. No. As you know, in case of AND, if both the condition will true, then only it will return a true value. So now it will go to the else block. So it is executing C is greater. Now let us change the value and we will see what output it is showing to us. Suppose first number I am entering 11, second number I am entering 12 and third number I am entering 10. Now it is showing B is greater. Now you can see first number is 11, second number is 12, third number is 10. So it is checking if A greater than B, whether 11 greater than 12, no. Whether A greater than C, whether 11 greater than 10, yes, true. But what happens here? Here one condition is true, another is false. So it is false. So this statement will not execute, because in case of AND, if both the expression will be true, then only it will execute the statement. So it will go to elif. In case of elif, what happens? B greater than A? Yes, 12 greater than 11. B greater than C? Yes, true. So B is greater. So it will not go to else block, because here the condition is satisfied. So it will execute the statement B is greater. Now let us give another value and we will see the result. I am entering first number as 15, second number as 10 and third number as 9. What output we are getting? A is greater. In this case what happens? It is checking whether 15 greater than 10, true. Whether 15 greater than 9, true. So here both the conditions are true. So it will execute print A is greater. It will not go to the rest of the statement. So students, this is all about your conditional statements in Python. Thank you.